Hi everyone, Darren here, Fitness Director of the San Luis Obispo Country Club. Today we're out in my garage. I've laid down a area rug and we're going to go over some intermediate and advanced moves using the carpet sliders. In an earlier video I showed some beginner stuff, so we're just going to add to that today. If you can, review that beginner one, make sure you feel comfortable with all the moves, and then apply some of these new advanced ones, alright? Let's get started. So, the one that we had in the earlier video was our reverse lunge. And on that one, we had 1 foot on, 1 foot off the slider, and we went back into that reverse lunge, and then we just came forward. Today we're going to do a double lunge. So you're going to go back, and then you're going to go forward into a forward lunge. Take it back, and forward. And sometimes you have to adjust the foot. Make sure the foot's, you're on the ball of the foot, so reverse and forward. And then, as you start feeling comfortable, you can start adding a wide open, and then just go back, reach up. By adding these arms, you're adding another dynamic, and just gives you a little bit more to the workout. Great way to warm up. Opens up that whole body, gets you involved. Using total body is always great. So, one thing I do suggest is start with 10 to 15 repetitions of one exercise. As you start to feel comfortable with this, you can start doing time, like go for 30 seconds to a minute. I would start at the 30 seconds with about a 30-second rest, okay? So another lower body exercise we're going to do today is the slide squat. Now, a slide squat, just like the lunge, you want to have just the balls of the feet on the sliders. You're going to need your heels as brakes at the end to get in that squat position. So we start with our feet about hip width apart, and what you're going to do is you're going to slide out, and you're going to squat into it, get as low as you can, and then slide in. Slide together. So go out, and slide in. Slide out, and in. Drop down that squat position, make sure those heels are on the carpet, sit into it, and come up. Slide into it, and up. Repetition first, then start working on some of the time intervals, okay? And that's just your slide squat. Now, one of the couple upper body moves that we're going to have is the first one we did was our push-up. In the earlier video, I recommended start with just one slider. Either if you do push-ups on your knees, go with your knees. If not, full position. With the one slider, get used to being able to slide out into that push-up and then coming up. Now, once you feel comfortable with that slide, now go to the 2. So you get 2, you slide out, slide in. And you're always coming together, and you don't want to go much closer than shoulder width. Okay, so you're looking for that nice little squeeze, open, squeeze. You're going to get a little bit of a fly action with this. Really great move to add to your fitness routine, okay? Now, next one we're going to do is our glide out. Now, this one, I'm going to need my mat here. And the reason I have my mat is a little extra cushion. Although I'm on an area rug, I'm on concrete, so nice to have a little extra protection on my knees. And with the glide out, this is a core abdominal exercise, and you've probably seen people doing these with those wheels in the gym, where ab wheels. Same exercise. So what you're going to do is you're going to slide out, come down as low as you can, and then come back in. So you're going as high as far as you can, and come back in. Now, if the glide out is too tough, I recommend starting with just a one arm. So as you reach out, you're going to drop down into a half push-up, reach out, and then have this push-up arm assist as you pull in. Remember, the pull has to be initiated by your core and these stomach muscles. So when you're doing the glide out, it is a stomach exercise. But when you're learning how to do it, it's important to reach out one arm, engage, push down on that heel, squeeze it back in, and then allow that push-up arm to assist. And then once you start feeling comfortable, go out with both, and then push back in. Reach out, and push back in. Again, going with repetition, 10 to 15, a couple sets, a little rest period in between, and then work up to the intervals, okay? To add to that, since we're on the floor, we're going to add our reverse plank pull through. Now with our reverse plank pull through, you're going to be doing exactly what it is, and that is get up into that reverse plank position, and you're going to put the sliders under your heels. And so then you're going to get up to that reverse plank position, and then you're going to pull through as far as you can, and then come up, but then lift the hips up to the ceiling. Come forward and up to the ceiling. And up. Okay, so this is a core, glute, shoulder mobility exercise. Again, great to increase that shoulder mobility forward and back. Your core is engaged the whole time. And as you're lifting up, you're having to squeeze with these glute muscles, okay? Now, another one that we're gonna do on the floor here, we did the hamstring curl where I had you up and you kind of did one leg at a time, then did both legs at a time, where you're just kind of pulling in, coming up. Well, now we're gonna do the full pull with an extended leg. So you're gonna have that leg straight up in the air, lift your hips up off the ground, legs straight up, arms support, extend out, pull in, extend out, pull in, extend out, pull in. The whole idea again is you're using the glute muscles to keep you elevated. If you start to feel that hamstring cramping up, stop, regroup. Again, lift with the hips, lock that glute in place, extend out with that hamstring, and then pull. And then pull. Okay? Reverse plank, hamstring curl, single leg. Really good one. Okay. Now we're going to kind of finish off with a couple of our really good core exercises. So, again, earlier we did that tuck one in the earlier video. What we're going to do next here is we're now going to increase that tuck to a pike. And in the pike, so again, little review. The tuck was just bring the knees in and back out. Okay, so today we're going to go to a pike, which means you're going to get into that strong plank position. You can do it on your elbows with the tuck. This one, you have to go to that extended push-up position. Remember, you want to have a nice straight line from your ankle up to your shoulder. So I don't want to see the butt up in the air to start. We want to kind of keep the hips down just a little bit, but you don't want to be arched. So nice and straight. And now what you're going to do is with straight leg, pull them as far forward as you can, and then stand out. Far forward as you can, stand out. Slide in, and out. And out. And that's the pike. Again, you're lifting with the hips, bringing those feet to you. Now, a kind of, I would say a variation on this one is our corkscrew. We're going to do a lower body corkscrew, and then we're going to add the upper body dynamic of the corkscrew. So again, same position. You're going to get in that extended push-up position. And what you're going to do is we're going to tuck that knee, come under, and extend, and come back under. So tuck that knee under, almost like you're driving that elbow towards the opposite, driving that knee towards that opposite elbow, and extending back in. So it's come up to that elbow, extend, up to that elbow, and extend. Now, to add the upper body into it, you're going to bring that knee to that elbow and then reach. Bring it up, extend, reach. Okay? So up, extend, reach. And then you start to look at how smooth can you do it. And back in. All right. So those are some intermediate advanced moves with sliders. These will add to those calisthenic workouts you're doing at home. And again, like I said, we're out in my garage today on an area rug, furniture sliders. If you have any questions with any of these exercises, please email me at fitness@slocc.net or send me pictures. Love to see you guys doing them. Stay safe. See you soon.